Elon Musk is shocked by the news that the U.S. Navy has developed a new missile capable of reviving non-stealthy fighters at the GM-88G Advanced Anti-Radiation Guided Range. After successfully completing its fourth flight test, the missile has demonstrated an excellent ability to detect, identify, and locate air defense targets with a minimal margin of error, while achieving extended range. The missile, launched from an F-18 Super Hornet on November 30, 2022, is ready to strike terror and cause significant damage on the battlefield. Do not hesitate to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications to stay updated on our latest news. The U.S. Navy has confirmed the start of mass production of its latest radar-guided missile, the ARGM Advanced Anti-Radiation Guided Missile Extended Range. This missile, derived from the ARGM weapon system, boasts significant improvements in terms of range and accuracy. Designed to jam enemy radio emissions, especially on ground-based radars, the ARGM can receive guidance from other aircraft or transmit data at the end of its flight to confirm hit accuracy. This new missile, transportable in the internal weapons bays of the Navy's F-35, has a larger diameter than its predecessors and can accommodate different types of warheads thanks to its new rocket engine and improved software. Anti-radiation missiles are essential in air warfare, as their main objective is to jam air defense radars and destroy enemy aircraft detection and attack systems. Anti-radiation missiles are of the passive type, as they focus on the enemy's radar signal instead of the signal reflected by a friendly radar or your own radar. These missiles are especially useful at the start of a conflict. In the first Gulf War, the United States used drones as bait to lure the enemy in and turn on its air defense radar systems. Subsequently, its anti-radiation missiles destroyed these radars, allowing the United States to have safe airspace for its subsequent operations. There are different types of anti-radiation missiles, each with specific characteristics to suit combat situations. Some are designed to be launched from fighter planes and follow radio waves to their surface targets. Others are rare-to-air anti-radiation missiles designed for aircraft combat to destroy enemy radar. And there are also surface-to-air anti-radiation missiles to be used by ground-based air defense systems. However, anti-radiation missiles can be disappointing at times as they can be fooled or avoided by the enemy. Anti-radiation missiles, known as ARM anti-radiation missile, are used in special missions called suppression of enemy air defenses and are used by specialized units known as WILDs. Today, the U.S. military uses fighters like the F-16 and F-35 to fight enemy air defenses. Advocates of fifth-generation aircraft with less stealth capabilities argue that most U.S. combat operations occur in the developing world, where air defenses are not an issue. So spending $44,000 per hour on a stealth aircraft in uncontested airspace is not logical, especially when the same mission could be accomplished with a non-stealth F-16 for less than half the money per hour. The argument that U.S. planes should be stealthy is based on concerns about the threat posed by China in the Pacific, where its huge navy and aggressive policy in the South China Sea are cause for concern. While many argue that any aircraft lacking stealth capabilities would be ineffective in a high-level fight against a technologically capable adversary like China, the extended range of the U.S. Navy's new anti-radiation missile, the ARGM, could allow aircraft fourth-generation fighters, such as the F-18 Super Hornets, return to the fight at high range with an estimated range between 193 and 250 kilometers. The ARGM could be capable of attacking the world's most advanced air defense systems from too far away to be shot down. In addition, the ARGM is specifically designed to network with external sources of aiming data, making it a force multiplier in high-level conflict. If adopted by other military branches, it could allow the Air Force's fleets of F-15s and F-16s to go into combat as well, which would mean fourth-generation jets could once again be used and guided by the F-35 via secure data link. However, even with a new long-range missile, the threat from China cannot be dealt with, as its hypersonic anti-ship missiles move too fast to be intercepted by anti-missile defense systems and have a range of over 1,000 miles. The United States Navy is facing a range problem regarding its aircraft carriers, such as the F-35 and Block 3 Super Hornet, which cannot engage enemies without endangering their own ships. Therefore, the Navy and Marine Corps have been looking at ways to overcome this gap in capabilities, including the use of MQ-25 Stingray carrier-based refueling drones and hot loading of F-35Bs on airstrips of austere islands. However, these solutions have not been enough, and it may be necessary to use multiple imperfect remedies instead of one perfect solution. In the event of a war between China and the United States that broke out in the Pacific Ocean, the United States would be at a disadvantage due to the large number of fighters and ballistic missiles that China has at its disposal. Although the United States has the largest and most powerful navy in the world, its security responsibility is so great that it is often seen as a cleavage. The Navy not only serves as a defense force for the country, but also as a means to support foreign policy and ensure free trade on the busiest shipping lanes on the planet. The White House cannot use all its naval power in one region without neglecting security and stability operations in other areas. Even though the United States has an advantage in terms of aircraft carriers, China amasses more fighters than it can devote to a conflict in the Pacific, including its Coast Guard, maritime militia, and large ballistic missile reserve, some of which the United States they have no reliable defense against. The November 2022 test demonstrated the system's ability to engage mobile maritime targets, which is a vital muscle supporting the U.S. Navy's ability to control shipping lanes during conflict. However, the delivery of production units to support the initial operating capacity has not been contracted for the next 2 years. The company has been awarded an initial low-cost production contract for the first and second batches of an advanced missile that takes advantage of the Argon's electronic sensors and digital approaches. This missile includes a high-capacity air vehicle and a robust rocket motor, making it a remarkably powerful counter defense air weapon. If you have something to add, please leave us your comments. Don't forget to like the video and share the link with your friends and family so they too can learn more about the U.S. Navy's new missile that could bring stealth fighters back to life.